Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this session of Logic Apps versus Microsoft Flow, when, where, and how. My name is Ahmed Al-Najjar. You could call me Ahmad. And I'm joined with my friend Serge Luca to try to split the difference when to use what for Logic Apps and Microsoft Flow. So I believe that most of you understand or knows what is Logic Apps and what is Microsoft Flow.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Yes?
At the back?
At the back?
That's very good.
Okay?
All right. So we start. My name is Ahmad Najjar, AKA the Flow Jedi, and I'm a business application MVP. I'm based in Oslo, Norway. Work for InfoWorkers. And as you can see here, this is my Twitter handle. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. And this is a little bit of information. I work with Office 365, Flow. I'm a developer, heart and soul, and I work with Azure, and a little bit tolerancy for crap. So.
You also have PowerShell in your skills, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my name is Sergio Luca. My friend called me Dr. Flow, or sometimes the other way around. I'm privileged to be MVP Office 365 and also in Flow. I'm more of an Office 365 architect, also a developer. I come from Brussels, and this explains my strong French accent. And this is the color version of this.
All right. So first off, we start by Microsoft Flow versus Logic Apps. For those who does not know actually what is which, or what is Logic Apps, or what is Flow. So Flow is a service, software as a service, and it's actually for automating for automating workflows across the number of apps and services, along with the Office 365 ecosystem or the Microsoft 365 ecosystem. As for Azure Logic Apps, it exists within Azure. It does not exist within a certain service by itself or within Office 365. It's a platform as a service. You could do a little bit more complexity with that. And just to sum up what is actually on this slide, Azure Logic Apps is the big brother of Microsoft Flow. So whatever is actually that you could do with Logic Apps, you could do with Flow, but we'll come as well to the differences, to the slight differences. But so you know it right now, so Azure Logic Apps is the big brother.
Okay, so this slide illustrates the relationship between Flow and Logic Apps. So Flow is this. Flow is very cute, it's very sexy, but it is only the tip of the iceberg, because under Flow we have something huge, big, scalable, very robust, which is Logic Apps. Okay? So people usually see Flow as something very small, like a toy. It's not a toy. This is something very, very important, very scalable as well. Okay?
Okay, so we start by these tables to make things easier for you. I hope I'm not standing in anybody's way, so I'm going to just go head that way. So the main intention for Microsoft Flow, so you know that there's like several products, but there's like intentions when Microsoft creates some products or services available within the cloud, there's certain intentions. So the main intention, and I repeat it, intention, is for business users. And also for citizen developers and integrators, the people that they want to integrate different apps and services, like when you get an email on Gmail, you want to have that email as well on your inbox and Outlook, so you could just create a connector that looks out for the emails that in Google, then sends out that to Outlook. Developers, yeah, so I'm a developer, heart and soul. I use Microsoft Flow. You can do a lot of complexity.
How many people are developers here? Developers?
Yeah, perfect.
Citizen developer? Okay.
Only a few.
More developers. Okay. How many people have used Logic Apps here?
Okay.
Okay, nice. Good.
Okay, so IT pros as well, probably to automate their work, the day-to-day work. So how many IT pros in here? Okay, so we have a handful of IT pros. Probably my grandmother could use Microsoft Flow.
She has a PhD in computer science.
Yeah. But as for Logic Apps, the intention, and I repeat again, the intention is for developers and IT pros. Because there's a lot of complexity, more sophistication that you could do, probably less sophistication than Microsoft Flow in comparison to as a knowledge base for a business user and an IT pro. But yet again, you could do a lot of complexity, a lot of difficult stuff that you could do integration scenarios as well with Logic Apps.
So with Flow, you can easily automate almost anything, and that's our advice. Start with Flow, okay? So start with the easy things. And if you need more, and defining more is a bit complicated, you will see later what more means, you can extend what you do with Logic Apps, okay? So sometimes the prototypes survive, and even often. So basically, for simple integration, because when you create a workflow, you often need to integrate them with some backend. Simple integration, most of the time, Flow is good enough. However, sometimes you want more. You want to make more B2B integration with more complex backend, right? Things that we used to do with Bespoke, for instance. In this case, then Logic Apps is probably the tool you need. But again, you can start with Flow and extend Flow with Logic Apps. I will explain later.
Yeah. So as for the next slide, which is the where, so Microsoft Flow is a browser-based designer. So there's no other place that you could do that. You could do that through the mobile app, but still, yet again, it's a browser-based designer. But as for Logic Apps, it's a browser-based designer, but yet again, that you could do as well that with a Visual Studio designer. So you could build your Logic Apps within Visual Studio and then package them and then put them up into Azure Cloud. So Microsoft Flow as well, it's part of the Office 365 services that you get. So depending on your plan, whether it's E3 or E5, so depending on your plan, that also will your Flow plan will depend on that.
Most Office 365 plan provide Flow, and most people will start doing Flow with their Office 365 subscription.
Yeah.
That's why that's why we see with our customer, they use their subscription and they start creating Flow with them.
Right. And as for the Logic Apps, it's an Azure service. And then when you want to start doing those complex stuff, we'll come up to these accounts and how you could do things.
Okay. So usually people start with Office 365 and they keep using the Office 365. But however, sometimes they want to do more. So there are other plans. Okay, so you can start from Office 365 and buy additional plan. Because we have the concept of connectors, and in some plan, we have specific connector. Okay, so you need to buy plan 1 or plan 2. You don't need to buy this plan for everybody in the company, only people who need it. Okay, so you can have different plans. In the case of Logic Apps, it's a little bit more complex, because with Flow, you just take Flow, you create a Flow, and that's it. With Logic Apps, because usually we need to integrate Logic Apps with the backend, we need to create integration account. We need to use integration account. So it's a bit more complex for any users. So, but with Logic Apps, we can do continuous integration. We have code history, we can do checking, checkout, we can do testing on Logic Apps. So it's not easy to do that in Flow. So we have a lot of B2B connectors if we need that. Most people don't need that, okay? But sometimes it's very important. There are very nice connector like Liquid Connector, where you can define business rules in Liquid Connector, complex business rules. You can make transformation from JSON to XML, from XML to JSON, from JSON to JSON if you want. Okay, we get that in Liquid Connector, but that's Logic Apps.
So we move to the how right now. So the how is like Microsoft Flow is a very simple flow. It makes it easier for everybody to understand how to build a flow. And this is why it's intended for business user, because those are the people that understand their business best. But as for Logic Apps, it's actually when you extend this and you want to make more complex, just as Serge mentioned before. So if you want to do those integration B2B, B2C, or probably you want to do some integration between different systems that uses JSON to to JSON, or JSON to XML, or XML to JSON. These are actually, they're the ones that you actually do have to use logic apps. As for that, as there's a multiple shared connectors, a huge list of shared connectors between Flow and logic apps. But yet again, there are other Flow connectors that is only related for Flow. So we have a slide that shows all these Flow connectors or the capabilities that you could do with Flow. We'll come to that later. But also there's other logic apps connectors, and this is related to the accounts that you have, because when you have an integration account, it bills you by the transaction and how much you have ran this action during the process or your logic app flow.
So in Flow, we have the concept of environment. So the environment is a different place when you can create your flow. Example, you can have an environment for marketing department, an environment for legal, an environment for operation, environment for dev, test, UAT, production. So you can have that in Flow. It's different in logic apps. So in logic apps, we don't have the concept of environment. So for instance, in environment, we can put DLP rules if you want. Okay? Also, in Flow, in the environment, we have analytics. So we have a very nice analytics in Flow. Analytics in Flow is different than analytics in logic apps. By the way, we have a very nice Power Platform analytics that you can use today with Flow that give you all the run across all your Flow, all the environment. But in logic apps, the analytics is different. So it's based on Azure Analytics. It's very cool, it's very nice, but it's different.
It's more sophisticated, by the way.
It's more complex, more sophisticated.
More sophisticated.
Yeah. Also, each logic apps is an independent entity. So in Flow, we group all our flows in environment. In logic apps, they are separated entities, okay, individual entities. The pay plan is different. So in Flow, we pay by run. So most people have an Office 365 subscription. So they have something like 2,000 run per user per month, okay? So they use this kind of run. If they want more, they can buy more. For instance, if you want 50,000 run, you just pay $40. So it's nothing. I mean, it's nothing. In logic apps, it's different because you pay by action and also by action run. So anytime you run an action, you have to pay for it. And also by connector, because one connector can generate several action run. So the approach is different. So you can also have some flow that call logic apps. So if in some point you want to make many run but a few action, then you can group that in logic apps and call logic app from a flow. So you can find a good balance if you want.
Here are a couple of the features that are actually available in Flow but not in logic apps. For example, the mobile app. So you can create your flows within the mobile app or within the browser, as I mentioned earlier, but also you could do that within the mobile app. The second thing is actually buttons. So we have the Flow buttons. This is something that is only available with Flow. It's not possible with logic apps. And we have the modern approval. Approvals is only available for Flow because, again, I say the intention is for business users and citizen developers.
The concept of environment is only in Flow. It's not in logic apps. Also, you can also specify when you run a flow that the action use the user account, okay? We cannot do that in logic apps. So in Flow, you can specify if you want the action to use a specific account or the user account, if the action need to filter based on the user. So we cannot do that in logic apps. So basically, the difference between logic app and Flow is in Flow, we can better manage user interaction. For instance, if you want to select a row in SharePoint and run a flow, or select a row in Excel and run a flow based on this, you cannot do that in logic apps, but you can do that in Flow, that select a row. We have a built-in analytics in Flow. In logic apps, it's different, in Azure Analytics, so it's different philosophy. And also, very important is this. In Flow, when you use Flow combined with SharePoint, you can say that the list on Flow. So anyone who can access the list can access the flow, okay? So anyone who can design the list can design the flow for us. So that's a very nice integration with SharePoint that we don't have in logic apps.
So let's get to the conclusion. So As many of you, I've seen multiple hands that actually they're using logic apps and multiple hands that are actually using Flow. But as a conclusion, and we probably mentioned that earlier during the session, if you don't know where to start, start with Flow. Always start with Flow. Because there's a capability within Flow that if you want to extend that to use logic apps and you want to do more complex integration scenarios, you could export that and then import that into logic apps, and you could use your Flow that you've already used within Flow and use it within Azure. So you could just move everything that you have used in Flow and move it to Azure Logic Apps if you don't know where to start. But from the start, if you already know that you have integration scenarios, complexity, B2B, B2C, whatever integration scenarios, yeah. So you could use right away Logic Apps, no question about that. You could use Logic Apps. But Flow is more intention for business users. So if you think that what you're going to do is complex and you don't know where to start with Flow. A lot of complexity can be done with Flow. Like we as developers, I don't use Logic Apps. I know there's a lot of complexity I could do with that, but what I could do is I just come around it, and what I do is create an API, create an Azure function, or create something else to come around that, but still I use Flow. Start with Flow. You think you need integration scenario, then you could just export and then put your Flow there in Logic Apps and use it.
It's all set.
Yeah.
We still have time for question, I think.
Any questions?
Any questions?
I think that we have 5 minutes, so we were like really good on time.
We don't have any microphone.
I think that there's a microphone. There was a microphone.
There was a microphone.
There.
The question would be, what about templating with SharePoint lists? If I have a site that I want to provision to multiple entities and I have a flow inside, does this work together, or how would you approach this?
No, templating is still an issue with Flow and SharePoint. So you will have to create a Flow instance for every instance of your list. So this is still an issue, and the Flow team is working on it, because any SharePoint developer are aware of this kind of issue, is provisioning site, list, and associating SharePoint Flow with that. So this is still an issue today, for sure.
Any other questions? Yeah. What about what? Come again. Okay, so he's saying, what about organizational flows? What about organizational flow? So there's no better way right now to kind of like, put them in lists or probably bundle them. We've actually addressed that to the Flow team, and I think that they are working with it. But for now, you have to live with that. But if you want to do organizational flow, probably you could create multiple environments for that. So if you know that you want to bundle a couple of flows and you want to put them all together, create environments right now, and then put them in those environments. If you have plan to, you have the capability of creating multiple environments and put all these flows within, instead of having all the flows within one environment.
Another question here.
My question is, what about flow governance for the organization?
Oh.
That's a good question for you.
Well, first, I recommend you to download a white paper on governance, okay? Because, well, governance is a bit complex, so it takes more than 1 minute to talk about governance. But download the latest white paper on governance that the Flow team did publish 2 weeks ago. So download it, and I mean, everything is there. That's the best advice I can give you.
Any other questions? An example when to use Logic Apps?
Example of when you use Logic Apps.
Okay, I'll leave that to you.
Yes. So one example is we have a business. Well, one of my customers use SAP. And there is a kind of a special approval process in SAP that they wanted to automate it. And there's no connector for SAP in Flow, but there is a one in Logic Apps, for instance. This is one example. Another example is we have another customer that use IoT. So anytime there is a new event, and there are a lot of events, then a Logic Apps instance is generated. Okay, so it's more related to IoT as well. But most of the time, based on what we have seen, Flow is good enough. Okay.
All right, I don't think that we have any more time for
No,
questions, so we have like less than a minute. Please make sure that you rate the app. You could just come talk to us right after the session if you have any more questions, or probably you could find us just hanging out with the Microsoft Flow team at the Flow booth. But please make sure that you provide your feedback. Just help us to improve if you think that wasn't good enough. If it was good, just give us thumbs up. Thank you very much.
Thank you.